moths.
I failed. Tonight, Mike Dilger takes Lucy Seagull to a dump.
This is York's largest landfill site. It's hot, it's smelly, so why am I here with Lucy Seagull, the One Show's consumer reporter and Green Queen?
I've never seen so many shoes. So what made you think that an urbane, sophisticated woman like me would enjoy being here?
Well, you do know I'm into my wildlife, don't you?
Well, there better be some wildlife, I tell you.
There most certainly is, madam. Where there's waste, there's wildlife.
Where?
Have a look over here. Look at all those gulls!
Seagulls. I've seen enough seagulls to last me a lifetime.
OK, so Lucy's clearly not that impressed with the gulls, but I think they're just fantastic opportunists. I look at it from a kind of wildlife point of view.
Yeah.
All the time us humans are kind of bashing wildlife in, but this is wildlife that's biting back. It's astonishing, they've completely changed their habitat.
But I love the way you sort of celebrate this as a really great thing, because I lived in Brighton and I was terrified of them. There were streets that I didn't want to walk down because there were massive gulls there.
Well, to be honest, it's our fault they're there. We're the ones, for example, going out on a Saturday night, dropping our kebab wrapper, half eating our chips, leaving them there. And you can't blame the birds. All they're doing is, well, hey, food.
So how come they don't get ill when they're eating this kind of disgusting, decaying food?
Because unlike us humans that have sensitive stomachs, they have stomachs like a cast iron tank. There's a lot of protein out there, there's a lot of fat out there, carbohydrate, there's a whole range of foodstuffs for them to eat.
I can't believe you're talking about the nutritional integrity of that decaying mess.
Starlings also boast a robust digestive system and have adapted their behaviour to maximise on the food available here. Landfills are easy pickings for these guys too. Foxes enjoy a year-round, all-you-can-eat buffet. Lucy, I suppose the wildlife aside, these are not your favourite places, are they?
No, I don't love landfill because we still send 175 million tonnes of rubbish every year to landfill. So 2/3 of what's in the bin could be recycled, and it's just a shame that it's still here.
Have you had enough?
Yes, I have.
Would you like a treat?
Yes, please.
Come with me.
OK.
I'm bringing Lucy to St Nicholas Fields, a 25-acre nature reserve on the other side of York. So this is a lovely change of scenery, isn't it? What do you think?
Lovely, yes. This is more like it. This is what I understand as wildlife, because it's green, it's pretty, and it doesn't smell.
Look at all these wonderful wildflowers we've got around. We've got these daisies, we've got this lovely umbellifer, there's the bindweed, buddleia, and all these flowers are very high in nectar, and they're attracting the insects, and the insects attract the birds. So we've got like a whole ecosystem here. It's wonderful for wildlife.
It's beautiful.
Oh, I'm so pleased you like it, because did you know that 15 years ago, this very site was not a nature reserve, but was landfill?
I knew halfway through that sentence that's what you were going to say. I just knew it.
But isn't it amazing? Look at it, it's gorgeous. No smell, no horrible litter all over the ground, verdant, rich, green wildlife, birds singing, butterflies flouncing around.
It is incredible, actually. It's really weird to think of it like that.
The transition from an unsightly rubbish dump to this beautiful oasis required a lot of hard work and perseverance from the community. But all this paid off when St Nicholas Fields was designated a local nature reserve.
I love willow, that's one of my favourites.
Hey, Lucy, have you noticed? There are loads of gorgeous apple trees.
There's lots of them, aren't there?
There's a really interesting story to that as well, because in York there's a sweet manufacturer that used to take apples to flavour their fruit pastilles. And then they took the apples and threw the cores onto the landfill site. And look at the results.
Oh, so it's gone full circle. Very nice,
isn't it?
very nice.
So come on, I know it was a pongy start to the day.
Yes, it
but
was.
Have you enjoyed yourself?
Yes, I have. And the other thing is, I thought when they covered over landfill that you might get maybe a little bit of grass. But I honestly didn't know you could get a habitat like this in 15 years, and I think that is very impressive.
Extraordinary revelation. A seagull that doesn't like another seagull.
I know, what are the chances?
Shocking.
I really don't
Beautiful,
like them.
Lucy.
Sharon Core, do you like apple cores?
Not from landfill sites, no.
Not from landfill.
That wouldn't be my favourite.
No, funny you should say. I went to a dump once.
Did you?
And I was stunned by the amount of shoes on it. Quite seriously, I was. There a lot of shoes being thrown away.
Shoes and footballs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing.
Extraordinary.
Anyway.
She'll be wow at parties. She'll tell you about landfill. Tell us about
I never get
landfill.
invited
Go
in.
on.
Yes, go on.
Well, there's lots of positive things happening all around the country. They're being changed from landfill into sort of Arcadias. So these are just a few of the highlights. There's Palsall in Walsall, which is 13 years and it's retired, and now you've got sheep grazing on it. Kidwelly in Wales, where there's orchids. In Belfast, they are powering 6,000 homes by methane. And then Neilston in Glasgow, they've got wind turbines on that landfill. So there's just a few of the good stories.
OK, but they're really using that imagination in Singapore, aren't they? When you see this, Sharon, look at this.
Yeah,
look at this for a rubbish dump.
amazing.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, because there's 2 islands, so they're using the strip in between, which is called Samalcow, and they're filling that with rubbish, and then they're going to link the 2 islands and cover it with grass.
Oh, wow.
So it's just a really clever way of getting rid of their rubbish.
We could join the UK and Ireland, couldn't we? Just fill the St George's Channel with rubbish, and there'd be one homogenous zone.
Enough for it anyway.
Is that politically
Deeply
charged? What I just said.
controversial
Sorry, yes,
in
it would be.
in many levels. Yeah, and landfill is not good.
Yeah.
We should realise that as well.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing about the really negative part of rubbish is the amount of plastic that we throw away that gets into water systems and in the sea. The Eastern Garbage Patch is this incredible. It's miles wide, and this is in the Pacific Ocean. And this is like a vortex which has dragged all the plastic into this area, and this is breaking down in the sun. These are everyday sort of plastic items, and they're degrading, but they're not going away. So you've got microscopic pieces of plastic which are being absorbed, ingested by sea life, by animals, by turtles and seabirds, and it's so awful. We can't actually show the images because they're so distressing, but they are killing so much wildlife. It's a really awful situation, and that's a direct result of us chucking it away.
OK. I meant Irish Sea earlier. That's St George's Channel, by the way. Sorry, don't write it.
I was wondering.
Yes.
Yes.
A little bit of LA glamour landed, I love this, by the side of a motorway in Greater Manchester this week, and no one knows who put it there, but I love them, whoever they are.
Yeah, this appeared next to the